Alright, it's time to find out once and for all if DSBT is up there in the attic. That's the only place that it can possibly be. So, my first idea was to stand on this and sort of push it up, but I have a feeling that that would break. I don't think that can support me. So, I've got another idea. What I'm going to do is stand on these, and then I have this thing. What I'm going to do is tape my phone to this thing, and then push this thing up while recording video to see if I can see anything up there. Now, let's see if this will work. Let's finally solve this mystery. See if this worked. We're going to try a different method. Tape my phone to this wooden stick. And I found a light switch. I don't know if that actually does anything in the attic, but... Well, it's official. There's no boxes in the attic. I looked, put my goddamn smartphone on a wooden stick, and looked up through it like a fucking submarine periscope, and I don't see anything up there. So, yeah, there's definitely no DSBT stuff left. There's maybe a 1% chance in some box I didn't look, but what happened to it? I guess it's just gonna be one of life's unsolved mysteries. Maybe I'll find it like 30 years down the line when people are moving stuff out of this house or some shit, but well, it's just something I have to accept. And no, this isn't to mourn DSBT. No, this is to show how much DSBT I still have. This is mostly DSBT style. Look, it says Dylan's story. Not the full story, but most of it. And that's what started it all. The story. Look at this. Okay, these are just modern drawings of DSBT characters. And some Betamax characters. That doesn't matter. Look. This is it. This is right here. This side up, like a fucking box, like it's a fucking container. Look at this. Look at this. The FBI warning emulated like on VHS tapes. Alright? Got this whole fucking thing. That's supposed to be a book closing. I know that's not what it looks like. Top 3 weird dreams. Got some Digimon shit going on, I think. Alright. Here's the last part of the whole book. We have game instructions. No idea what that is. A story, referring to this thing on the next page. The best story FAQ, which I remember answered questions about DSBT, and our last preview, no idea what that is. Well, enjoy the story. It's called Digi 2. I remember that. It's a Digimon story with my evil clone, question, Tyrannomon, and all that shit. That's gone. It just stops. Look, it's like, this seems like a half-assed ending to it after I was unable to get that back. I don't know why I didn't keep it all. Would it all not fit in one box, and I had to put it in a second box, and that second box had to be put in storage? I don't know, but that's the fate of it, and you know what? That's fine. Hold on. Let's put this back. Still got more. But that's not all of it DSBT I have. Look at this. A coloring and activity book. Yeah. I actually made something like this. Oh, those are my Oddworld things. I made Oddworld character stuff. Seriously, look at this. Connect the dots. He is the strongest character. Yeah, that's Bill's 4th form. Look at this. Attack, agony, match each character with their moves. No fighter knows the same moves as another. That's supposed to be a fact. Martha's freezing kill, Bill's light beam, and my ETC bomb. Oh, sorry, BY's light beam. So, I've got that. But that's not all I have. What this is? This freaking crumpled mess that's like, looks like it should be like an ancient artifact or some shit. This is my weird dream list. This is based on DSBT, which is, I don't know if that means that these aren't strictly derived from DSBT, or if they're the only dreams I put on here that have to do with DSBT. Look, this is such a fucking mess of writing, but I have it all organized in a document. However, like, there's like over 200 things on here. I have no idea what almost all of these are about, and that's on me. That isn't part of my childhood I lost. That's me being stupid and not actually, you know, writing what the fuck these are actually about. Like this. Data. That's it. That's the whole dream. There's also DSBT Video Game 2. The Ultimate Speedboat Race. Screech Drop the Guns. Alex and Portica are no losers. Seriously, what are these? These are awful. These are super freaking vague. And I didn't get better writing dreams in my journals until much later. Just say this is not something I could use to make an episode of Dreamscape about. Black Tornado, I think that's a reference to Digimon. Killer Bus, not the character. I assume that's referring to Bus as the Magic School Bus. He was the vampire lord of DSBT, let's just say that. However, this has more information than just dreams that make no sense. It's also got character lists. Deoxys. Vinny, Tibia, Duck. Deoxys, that's interesting, because 3rd gen, that was came out in like 2003. That wasn't late DSBT. I don't think Deoxys was revealed till like 2004. I don't think I was all into 3rd gen. See, this is proof of Digi2 existing, in case there's any weird memory issues. Question. Yuli. Davis. Gardramon. Metalhead, which I assume is that Spyro boss. Lava Monster. Rapidmon. Wargreymon. Tyrannomon. I have no idea where they come into. Mark and Ben, those were Gunner's henchmen. In friggin' the number 10 aura. So yeah, I've got the character numbered list goes all the way up to the first 48 dreams. Main is 1 to 37, and then weird is 38 to 48, even though it goes on far beyond that. So yeah, I've got this. Look at that. Kildra. Monsters. Waterfall. Waterfall Girl. Bubble Girl. And this is... the last page is kind of falling apart. So yeah, it's a miracle that this lasted as long as it did, considering how freaking... what a mess it is. I'm glad I scanned this up. But no, that's not actually all I have. Now, just to prove that DSBT is gone, seriously. This is a basement didn't always look like this, a storage room. It was actually a mess, but now things are organized into clear boxes. As you can see through these clear boxes, there's no DSBT. I think we've had this freaking wooden, made of cork, fucking thing since old house. Alright. Look at this. All these are in clear boxes. And what these used to be in? Gigantic wooden storage barrels. It's metal rims. And I looked through all those goddamn things. Now they're in clear boxes. So obviously they've been gone. My dad went through them. And I'm sure if he would saw any DSBT while transitioning them, he would have known. And yes, I looked through these boxes too. No, I didn't find anything. I remember DSBT used to be put under here. But no, it's... I don't know what happened to it. But that's okay, because I found stuff while going through those wooden barrels. So not every single thing of mine that was in DSBT is gone. Found this. A DSBT poster. I don't recognize pretty much almost any of these characters, though. Who the hell's this? I know Kayla's in there. Dill School Blind, sure. Oh yeah, we've got everyone. Girl 1 and 2, Dave. I believe that's Carrie. Evil Train. I don't know what the hell that is. Looks like a skull beat on fire. See, part of this problem is I didn't really keep good records of my characters and events, so I just kind of have... There's Bus, Lisa and Sand Snake, and Fire Guy, just in case there was needing to be other proof of his existence. Yep, there's me, TC Bomb, the most detailed. Too much. People unavailable in picture. I think that's supposed to be ISB. Same for the house. I have no idea what this house is supposed to be, though. It's white. That's... More to come. Many more. Right, so this obviously was drawn in the midpoint, considering there's... I think that's autumn. I think we're missing a few characters on here. Yeah, I was so surprised to find this. I couldn't believe it. This. I wanted to make merch. Cards, CDs, story. Look it up, it goes. Figures, movies. It's called Secret Story for some reason. Games, candy, decorations. I love a killer monster decoration. Park. DSBT theme park, yeah. And much more. 1,000 times more. Yeah, I was really ambitious with this DSBT stuff. And there's also something else I found. This blue binder, which I didn't think even still existed. This was one of the last things I counted on. It doesn't really have anything in terms of DSBT, but it's got some weird drawings. What is this? Some Yu-Gi-Oh shit? I don't understand. Fireball and his demon, my roleplay character. Seriously, So yeah, I was incredibly shocked to find that this still existed. SimTunes stuff, too. Super into SimTunes stuff. So, yeah, I mean... That was quite a mind blower to find, too. And there's still some other things of DSBT that I've got. And that's not even getting into the non-DSBT stuff I had in my childhood. Like this cutouts and sketches. You know what this is? I used to love to go and draw characters and cut them out and play with them like figures. It's weird. Look at all these things I got. I drew Mario Kart stuff a lot. Yeah. But one of these things in particular is a pretty interesting story. See? Star Fox Adventure stuff I drew. Yeah, that game. That freaking mess of a game. Anyway, on the back of some of these, I noticed were words. So, I took all of these things, and I started piecing them together, like a fucking puzzle. And it turns out, it was actually part of a story I remember writing. It was a crossover competition that Eel hosted. And I don't really know what it was about, but there's a part where they were hunting bears, and Eel gave a gun to Patrick. Patrick ate it. Eel gave him another gun. Patrick's gun wouldn't fire. Pointed at his own face, and it fired. He said, "Ouch, it works." A poem book. DSBT poems and more. Yeah. I remember, specifically when I was writing this, my teacher told me I couldn't make every single poem about DSBT. I can only make a few of them. That's how big into DSBT I was. But apparently not enough to actually color all of these characters. I dedicate this book to DSBT because it is so cool. Happy emoticon. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be bothered to color these. Like, what the hell? Yeah. That Eel and Screech poem. Yeah. I was a bit surprised to find this. And there's another thing on here that Alex versus Eel and Screech. Eel and Screech are pretty much the main things that were in this book. Or this at least helpful with separating them between good and evil, but I still really don't know who most of these guys are. It would have helped if I actually fucking colored them. So yeah, some of this mystery stuff is on me, but no, that's not. There's also another thing I have. Not a biography. There's only one thing in here that's actually relevant to DSBT. See if I can find it. Here it is. My job making DSBT famous. Got tons of merch. Oh, would you not want a plush Screech? Or action figures of Alex, his bodyguards? Desert skateboard set. The connection set. DSBT frickin' Pop-Tarts, cereal, M&M's, fruit snacks. Wow. I was gonna fucking milk this shit for all it's worth. Video game? I think that's supposed to be a GameCube. Final Egg set. No idea what this is. None of these help me remember. But I was so surprised to find this that a document I have recording all my old stuff. It's written like a frickin' "It has been found," like it's been a new discovery or something. Yeah, I've got a Beta Vexus document of talking about DSBT stuff. Last updated October 3rd, 2005. That's like late DSBT when I started making this. Yeah, I've got all those weird dreams recorded and stuff on here, so. And I've got a folder of DSBT stuff too. It is 1,718. There's one thing on here. Number 10 deck. The era between DSBT and Vexus, because I don't feel like getting those cards out from the pile of other papers. So yeah, I've got this. So I've actually got way more DSBT stuff than I need to know. That's, I want to mention that whole most important part of all this is though, if I hadn't gone through that whole journey to find DSBT stuff, I probably wouldn't have ever started DSBT Insanity or any of my other animations as a result. So maybe it's a good thing I could never find it. So if I had it this whole time, would I appreciate it like I did when I was looking for it all? Maybe. I mean, I probably would, but probably not enough to make an animation to try and, I guess, relive it or whatever. So, this all actually worked out pretty well in the end. And you know what? I'm ready to accept that this is how it's gonna be, and you know what? I'm okay with that. DSBT is still a big part of my life, as is Vexus and Dreamscape. And I think I just need to be happy with what I have.